welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you something big in the studio, and it is...
Dramatic music.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah!
Look at that.
Well, now we did not put him in a... No, we did not put him in a giant expando thing. This is actually a 12-inch Boba Fett.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to scan down. Let's see. Look at the top. The awesome logo and the awesome retro packaging. Going all the way down, down, down. This is a San Diego 2021 web exclusive.
One of 750. That is so cool.
Whoa, that's awesome. And we want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. We were certainly excited to have him in our latest Diamond Select goodies box. It says ages 14 and up, adult collectible, not a toy, but it is very clearly a very large Boba Fett.
Yes.
And then this packaging looks like we will be able to kind of snip some tape at the top and kind of remove him, and then you can kind of put him back in if that's what you would like to do as a collector. So let's go ahead and turn it around.
Yes, this is part of the coolness of it, is the actual packaging itself, which is so cool.
So it says there's other jumbo action figures to collect, but this I do believe, and you know, could be wrong, they could be planning to make all of these in jumbo. Would that be awesome or what? But this is, I think this is was on the back of the packaging. You could always like see who do you want next, and who do you have, and circle who you want and stuff like that. I don't know if it was on the earliest retro packaging. I don't remember exactly, but a lot of the toys of this time, this is how they got you to get the other ones. Is they showed you the other ones that were available,
and you're like, Mom, I need that one.
So that one shows. I was gonna say, oh, it's like 58. On there, 1 to 58 from R2-D2 all the way up to, is that unmasked?
Yeah, that's Luke in the Stormtrooper.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was Han or Luke. It's a little bit of a brown hair.
Yes, I definitely need a 12-inch Yoda like they did back in the
Oh my goodness.
That would be so cool.
How cool. That was one of the only figures I ever owned. Like, I got Yoda. I think, like, you know, somehow I got it with Tooth Fairy money or something.
He must be the updated version. There's one down here, too.
That's the one I had with the orange snake.
Orange snake.
Yes, and that was probably the only one I actually like had. You know, I played with my cousin's ones, but that was the one that was mine. Was that particular Yoda? So that's awesome. And then down here we have some really cool. It says, "Look for these exciting Star Wars collectibles from Gentle Giant Ltd." So and let's see, the Mandalorian Grogu, the Chawa soup, and 1/2 scale statue, and Mandalorian Beskar Pauldron? Ooh, 1/6 scale mini bust. That's awesome. Alright, so it is time to get Boba Fett out of this giant packaging and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And as you can see, Boba Fett found a little stormtrooper buddy. So these are 3 3/4 inch, the little ones, and Boba Fett is 12 inch. So you can see the size difference.
So yes, this would have been what he would have, the size he would have been, you know.
And that is a retro.
Back in the 70s. And then, of course, this is him all grown up.
Very awesome. Okay, now let's take a look. Dun, 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 dun. So there he is. That's what his face looks like. I was going to say facial sculpt, but molding of his helmet. And his chest plate, all of his armor. It definitely has that retro feel to it, with the little paint and the little lines, you know, like the cast molding lines. Very cool. And he's got some satchels here to hold stuff. Some cool stuff down here on his knees, and some places for some weapons. And wait for it, he's got some stuff on the back. Isn't that cool? But that's just how they would do it, you know, back then with the figures. And he does have, oh, he lost his crayon. He does have some little things to like peg in almost on the bottom. And some more markings. Very cool. And of course, look at this. He comes with...
Yes, the firing rocket.
So, as you can tell, it has a little mechanism here, and I'll let John show how that works after he shows off the articulation of this awesome Boba Fett.
All right. So let's see. So this is
basics.
basically, yeah, this is just like if they had like enlarged a figure from the 70s. So it's got all the same articulation and everything. So he's going to have the neck articulation. He has the shoulder. Of course, they both move. And then, of course, the hips.
The legs do move independently.
And they do move, yeah. So he has the standard, like, 5 points of articulation that the figures at that time. Yeah, same ones that like that does. And then what every kid hoped for when he sent off for his Boba Fett figure with the launching it's the launching rocket. Now be prepared to be amazed. So I think this is exactly kind of what it would have been like back then. There we go.
Oh, he took out his own weapon.
So very awesome that they actually added that to the figure, because that was one of the big selling points.
And that's probably as far as you will see it shoot, because it is like a safety mechanism that they would have had, or
right,
if they had released the one. But very cool. Look at him. He looks so awesome. Stick his. Oh, I'll give you a closer look at his weapon, in case you want to see. Very cool retro feel to that as well. And just like when something is enlarged, it's funny that how it looks so different. But we were super excited to get this supersized Boba Fett to add to our Star Wars collection. We want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending him to us for free to share with you today. Sure hope you've enjoyed taking a look back and ahead at this giant Boba Fett in the Star Wars timeline. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.